Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides to life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Change your future, it starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. No prayer too small.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you. Let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of that coffin. You think maybe by lifting the lid you can open it, but the enormous weight that's upon the coffin lid from the dirt prevents you from opening it. You think about banging on the lid, maybe to unsettle some of that dirt, and somebody will start digging their way down towards you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help. You know you can't do it on your own. You don't know where to turn. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, you don't think about death when you're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while you were abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take something away that was given to you by the Lord Jesus? And that's called life. And if you're selfish enough to do that, wouldn't it even be more selfish to take your life away from the people that count and need you most? Your mother, your father, your brother, sister, your husband, your wife, your children, and your grandchildren. With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be like the person that I'm reading about on these index cards that waited and waited until it was too late. Instead, be the person that goes out today and calls me at 844-405-HELP, and together you and I can help you take your life back before your life is gone. There are other addiction recovery coaches, other life coaches, people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741 or www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis and I always tell folks like you, it doesn't matter where you came from, it doesn't matter where you've been. What matters most is that you're here and you're looking for a better today and a brighter tomorrow. Larry Geis will take you from your depression to happier times, low self-esteem to raising your self-esteem, from addiction to recovery. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy, 516-458-2741. Folks, don't forget, like I tell you on every one of my shows, when you go to bed, you take those slippers off at night. Don't just leave them at the edge of your bed. Instead, take them off and stick them under your bed. Do that every single night, 7 days a week. Then in the morning, when you retrieve those slippers and you look under your bed, go and get them. And while you're on your knees, utilize a thing that I call knee mail. That's K-N-E-E mail. And that's your personal connection every single morning between you and God. Those are the moments when you tell God and thank God for letting you be able to wake up and see beautiful waterfalls and streams. Because for someone, they didn't wake up. And you thank God for the home, food, clothing, and husband, wife, and children that He has provided for you. You ask God for guidance and direction. You ask God for forgiveness and mercy. There is no set statement that you have to say each and every day. You can say whatever comes from your heart directly to God's ears. But do that every single morning. Retrieve your slippers that you put under your bed the night before. And then in the morning, you wake up, you get those slippers, you thank God for another beautiful day. Put those slippers on, roll your shoulders back, stick your chest out, and walk with God 24/7. Folks, what is a moment of clarity? A moment of clarity is a turning point, to turn away without hesitation and not ever look back, while at the same time feeling at total peace with the decision. That, my friends, is a moment of clarity. In Genesis 19 of the Holy Bible, Lot and his wife were instructed by God's angels to leave the evil, vile city of Sodom and Gomorrah. One of the angels said, "Escape for your life. Do not look behind you and do not stay anywhere in the valley. Escape to the mountains, or you will be swept away." As Lot and his wife ran from the city, Lot's wife looked back and was turned into a pillar of salt. Don't look back. This story is an excellent metaphor for those of us who keep trying to change addictive ways or leave abusive relationships only to return to the former addiction or relationship. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over but expecting different results each and every time. When we stop but continue to return to our old addictive ways each time that we do that, we are metaphorically turned into salt and experience a slow death. In addition, we begin to lose faith in ourselves because we can't keep our word, not even to ourselves. Up to the point that we finally experience a moment of clarity, it can feel like we have been living blind, folded in a dark room wishing for a way out. The blindfold represents the lies we tell ourselves to cement our denial. Even though an alcoholic just received his second DUI offense, he does not want to believe that he is an alcoholic. Since he is a CEO of a very large and successful company, he tells himself that this is impossible, that he could be an alcoholic. Take off your blindfold, I must say. Or the woman who lives with her narcissist husband, who leaves her for months at a time, lies to her continuously, and she always takes him back. The pattern of him lying and leaving her goes on where she can no longer distinguish between what is real and what is false. He tells her he is not seeing other people, that she is crazy, and she begins to believe that she possibly is. She is depressed, she is hopeless. Her self-esteem has diminished, and she believes that no one else would want her. But then, one day, something shifts. She has a moment of clarity. In the midst of endless self-doubt, worry, and sadness, she removes the blindfold, and for the first time, she sees the situation clearly. Now, disgust replaces her fear. She packs her bags, leaves her husband, and never ever looks back. She attends codependent group therapy and does the work necessary to break free from the codependent pattern of relationship in her life. He stops lying to himself, and that is, while in jail, the CEO seriously considers his lifelong battle with alcohol. He thinks about all the terrible things that had happened while he was intoxicated. He thinks about all the times he has committed to quitting but has never been able to stop. For the first time in his life, he honestly accepts that he has no control over his drinking. He admits to himself that he is, in fact, an alcoholic. But upon release from the jail, he enters a 90-day alcohol treatment program and never looks back. Today, he has 10 years of sobriety under his belt. If we have been immersed in addiction for most of our lives due to drugs and alcohols, we can experience a moment of clarity. If we have been involved in an on and off again abusive relationship, we can have a moment of clarity. If we are in a job that we hate and we have not respected or appreciated by anyone, we can also have a moment of clarity. These people experience a moment of clarity that will forever alter the direction of their lives. They will both suddenly not deep understanding of some truth about their behavior that until now had been out of their reach, where their vision was cloudy and has now become crystal clear and focused by a mad rush of what has also been called an epiphany or revelation. Another important aspect of a moment of clarity is hope, because hope is where you would be no motivation to implement to the turning point. God provides the moment of clarity to all of us if you seek it. I truly believe God shines His love on us when we are fortunate enough to experience a moment of clarity. God heard our prayers and has pulled back the blind so we can see clearly our situation as it is and not as we think it is. I also believe that God fills us up with hope and belief that we can make a monumental change for the better in our lives and never look back. There is a power in a moment of clarity. The Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous explains a moment of clarity when Dr. Jung was talking to Bill W., who could not stay sober. This is an expert from that particular conversation. Well, replied the doctor, there are some exceptions, a very few exceptions. Here and there, once in a while, alcoholics have had what are called vital spiritual experiences. They appear to be in nature of huge emotional displacement and rearrangements. Ideas, emotions, and attitudes which were once the guiding forces of these men are suddenly cast to one side, and a completely new set of conceptions and motives begin to dominate them. In fact, I have been trying to produce some emotional rearrangements within you. With many types of neurotics, the methods which I employ are successful, but I have never been successful with an alcoholic of your description. But, protested the patient, I'm a religious man, and I still have faith. To this, Dr. Jung replied, ordinary religious faith isn't enough. What I'm talking about is a transforming experience, a conversion experience. If you like, I can only recommend that you place yourself in the religious atmosphere of your own choice, that you recognize your own hopelessness, and that you cast yourself upon whatever guide you think is there. The lightning of the transforming experience may then, and only then, strike you. This you must try. It is your only way out. So spoke the great and humble doctor. In conclusion, if you are at the end of your rope, the good news is where God's office is. It almost seems to be a prerequisite to the experience of moment of clarity. Be grateful because, be grateful because the moment of clarity can be the beginning of an entirely new way of life. That is the moment of clarity. And God bless you. My moment of clarity was in 2013 when everything became clear to me. Prior to that, whether I was sober or drunk, I never saw clear. Sure, here and there I had signs, probably from God, but I didn't listen. My moment of clarity was in 2013. Now I have seen nothing but clarity now. I see clear. You can have that same feeling, but it has to come from the heart and it has to go through God. You cannot battle alcoholism and drug addiction without a higher power. I can guarantee you that. You need something more powerful than you, and only God is more powerful than you. God is more powerful than any king or any president in the world. Remember, God created you, and God can help you. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Utilize an email each and every morning. Put on those slippers and walk with God 24/7, and may God bless you.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. I have ready for you, will ask you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small.
Yeah, change your future, it starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take Back Your Life Today show with Ralf Friedrichs. Yeah.